Hey everybody, Michael Snyder, California Weather Watch. Today is July 2nd, and right now we are looking at the visible satellite imagery. We're going to scroll all the way back through yesterday and check this out. We went through the morning hours. We had that thunderstorm development here, moving out towards some of the coastal areas, drifting off to the west there a bit. And then we went through the afternoon hours and watch all this activity start to develop. You can see the cumulus clouds start to develop, and look at all the lightning strikes there. There's Redding right here, and there's Red Bluff. You see some of that activity move north and then redevelop here across some portions of the higher terrain there. This green line there is I-5. We scroll through the afternoon, the evening hours, just thousands of lightning strikes out there yesterday. Very prolific lightning producing event. Went on after the sun set, and we scroll on in towards this morning. You can see we reemerge here. We're going to have some thunderstorm development again here today, but not like what we've had the last couple of days. Pretty substantial thunderstorm activity and pretty nice lightning show there yesterday. I mean, look at the widespread coverage over the Nevada, California border, Northeast California, and again, just off to the west of I-5. Just really got hammered there yesterday. And again, you can kind of see that activity move through overnight hours. Now, this is the lightning strike density. Makes sense with what we just saw. And you can see we did get some activity here across Las Vegas. There was a severe thunderstorm warning there yesterday as well. And across some of the desert areas, Arizona also getting some nice amounts of lightning. You see Lake Tahoe here. We didn't leave them out. You can kind of see off to the south portion of the lake there and across some of the Sierra Nevada. Now, I also wanted to call attention to some of this here as we go through the fire season. We'll be looking at this map. This is vertically integrated smoke. So if I scroll through here, you see that we don't have any large fires across California right now. You can see something flaring up across Washington State as we go through some of the afternoon hours and maybe British Columbia there. Probably not how we're going to remain here as we go on into the summer months here, but did want to point this out. This is one of the tools we will be looking at here as we go on into the next few months. And this is looking at wildfire risk. So we get some moderate risk in the brown there. The yellow is low risk, and the green is little to no risk as of right now. The red and the L means there is a lightning risk there and some higher risk with that activity across portions of Nevada. And also we'll be looking at this as well. And you can see we do have fires, but none of these are really big. There's the Wolf Fire there in Riverside County, about 2,400 acres, 40% contained, but we don't have any giant fires ongoing right now. And this is significant wildland fire potential outlook here, July 2025. You can see there's the state of Hawaii anyway, but there's the state of California. You see we do have some areas in the red, which is above normal. Also, the Pacific Northwest is in the above normal potential here as we go as well. And this is for August, something similar. And there is September, and you guys know the fire season can go well beyond that for the state of California. Now, looking at composite reflectivity, this is the high resolution North American model. This is what the Doppler radar may look like here over the next couple of days. So you can see as we go through the afternoon hours, we're getting some of this activity here across some of the desert areas. There's Daggett right here, and you can see Las Vegas to be right there. There's the California-Nevada border. But you can see some of this thunderstorm activity moving up. I used to live in Tonopah, Nevada for a while, working for the National Weather Service, and they might be getting some thunderstorm activity today here as well. Then we develop some of this thunderstorm activity across the Sierra Nevada as we go through the afternoon hours. There's a few showers popping off across Northern California as well. You could get a couple lightning strikes with that activity. Now we go on into Thursday. We don't quite get there on the latest North American model. So we're going to back up one run here. And we're going to take a look at what it shows for Thursday. It does show some activity here across Northeast California, portions of Oregon, and portions of Nevada. And continue on there. And you can see it looks like Redding does get a thunderstorm there tomorrow. We'll revisit that tomorrow as well. Now, taking a look at the European, this is at 18,000 feet, or about 500 millibars. This is the upper level low that was causing that thunderstorm activity here the last couple of days, especially across portions of Northern California. And you can see we're going to replace that with another trough here as we go towards the end of the week. It's going to keep us from warming up too much on the 4th of July, but we're going to bounce those temperatures back a little bit. You can see heights start to rise, even though we have this very weak trough right off our coastline there. We're still going to warm things up as we go on in towards the following week coming up. I'll show you some of those temperatures here in a moment. Also got the tropical system down here, kind of drifting up towards Baja there, but really weakening as it does so. Now, this is looking at the potential for precipitation today. And again, you kind of see that across portions of the Nevada, deserts of Arizona as we go through the morning and the afternoon hours. Here we go across some of Northern California, Sierra Nevada as we go through this afternoon, showing that thunderstorm potential there again as well. Now, total precipitation in inches. So here we go through today. You can see, again, portions of Nevada getting some of that activity, and can't rule out a thunderstorm in this area, Northern California, Sierra Nevada. But after that, we do get a bit of a break. You notice we're not adding much precipitation to the state of California here as we go on into the 4th of July. This is about the time the fireworks are going off. So it doesn't look like any precipitation to worry about here across the state of California. And of course, that's not that unusual for the 4th of July. But looking at daily 2-meter max temperature, this is today, Wednesday, July 2nd. Check it out. Some hundreds up there through the Sacramento Valley, San Joaquin Valley, getting up towards 100 degrees. Warm across the desert areas. We go through tomorrow. We cool down a little bit there. You notice we drop back down into the 90s for the Sacramento Valley, but still 101 in Bakersfield. But by the 4th of July, we drop those temperatures down. Looks like some 90s, some mid and upper 80s out there. And then we start to bounce back the temperatures as we get to July 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. We do start to warm things back up as we head on in towards the next week. We'll watch that one coming up here in over the next few days as well. Now, 2-meter temperature anomaly. Watch what happens as we go towards the 4th of July. You see the blues kind of settle in across much of the state here, and then we bounce those temperatures back up as we head back into the extended forecast there. More on that here in a moment. Looking at the monthly drought outlook, I showed this yesterday as well. Drought development likely. This isn't just precipitation, folks. This takes into account soil moisture and numerous other factors there. So they do talk about the drought development across some of the Sierra Nevada up towards Lake Tahoe and some of the San Joaquin Valley, some of that coastal range as well. Probably some drought development here coming over the next month or two. And we look at the monthly temperature outlook, actually issued a couple days ago here, June 30th. You can see much of the west above normal for the month of July, and equal chances here. A little bit of monsoon season signal there across portions of Arizona and New Mexico. This is the risk of hazardous temperatures here from July 9th to the 15th. So as we go through the mid portion of the month, you can kind of see that slight risk extend all the way into Washington, Oregon, and much of the state of California, save the coastal areas, it looks like right now. So we'll watch that, and we'll be breaking that down on a daily basis. There's that monsoon season signal there in the same range there, July 9th through July 15th. But anyway, yeah, fun stuff yesterday across some of Northern California. In fact, let's do this as well. We're going to go to sub-regional, and we're going to go look at what is going on right now as well. You can kind of see if I scroll back and forth, the thunderstorm activity that is currently ongoing there across some of the desert portions of California, moving up towards the Sierra Nevada here. There's Las Vegas. Looks like another round of thunderstorms today. Definitely not out of the question. And again, Tonopah, Nevada right here. But yeah, we have the thunderstorm activity ongoing right now as we speak. So heads up for that. And again, if you guys get any interesting images, go to the Patreon link down below and send me some of those images as well. You can send me images, but not videos right now. You can also support the channel on that as well. And there's also a weather station down below you can purchase if you'd like. It has a lightning detection system with it as well. It should be in the link down below also. So, yep. Anyway, we will do this all again tomorrow. Hope you guys are having a good day, and I will talk to you guys then.